Let's pay homage to the triple gem together. Arahang Samma Sambuddho Bhagava Buddhang Bhagavantang Abhivatemi Sawakato Bhagavata Dhammo Dhammang Namasami Supatipanno Bhagavato Sāvaka Saṅgho Saṅghang Namami Antamayang Buddhassa Bhagavato Upapākanamakarang Karomase Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Okay. Good afternoon again. Oh, it's a surprise. We got Heiko with us. Welcome, Heiko. Oh, I hope that you can maybe say something, or if not available, you can just type in, say hi to everyone.
Yeah, I can do it like this way. I'm not so
Wow.
healthy at the moment.
Oh,
And I explained to Lung Pi I'm very busy. So
yeah.
yeah, I try to follow, but maybe cannot be so active today. But nice to see
Okay.
everybody again. Huh? Yeah,
Yeah, very nice.
so
Hello,
good.
Heiko.
Hello, Kim. Yeah, nice to see you all.
Yeah. Keep taking care of yourself, okay? Do not work
Yeah,
so hard.
at the moment it's like this. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Yeah, just take care, get some rest as well, okay? But you can just
Yes.
listen, okay?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Welcome everyone again back to our class. And then this is advanced Buddhist proverb. Okay, the third class of our series. Okay, the third level. Okay, so we will just we've been briefly discuss about this class. Okay, that let me come back to the details of the class. Okay. Okay, let me share the screen. Okay. Okay, here we are. So this is details of all the proverbs that we are going to study in this third book. Okay, there are 218 altogether in 17 groups. Okay, and these are the breakdown of each group. And these are the, on the right hand side is the tentative schedule. Okay, and we schedule for Saturday afternoon, like today, starting today, there will be about 14 weeks. Hopefully we can finish in time before the new year. Okay, and each week there will be maybe from 13 to 19 of the proverbs. Okay, less than 20. Okay, and I was saying that I plan to maybe explain by myself the first 5 weeks, and then have each one of you. Okay, we have 8 participants. Okay, each one of you come to present to the class 1 week at a time. Okay, and usually 14 or 15 proverbs. Okay, each week, and then the last week I will come back and cover it. Okay, So this is like what I propose. Okay. What do you think about this format? Okay. Because I think that we are at the advanced level, so you should be able to explain to others what this each proverb would mean, what you understand about that, and what you can share to others. Okay, I'm open to discussion. What do you think?
14 sounds like a lot to us. Can we have
14 weeks?
Can we have
Oh, 14
discount?
proverb?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like maybe 7 or 8?
yeah, you can choose any of them from out of that. Okay. And the
Oh,
other you just go
really?
over. No, I mean, like, you should like read through the other 7, not with any much attention to it, like explain the meaning. Like, but only if you want to cover the stories behind that, or maybe only 3 or 4 in one session, I think, that you can cover.
Oh,
Other than that, it
so
will be
Lumpy,
just explain the meaning.
so Lumpy, that means the whole session 1.5 hour, how many minutes do we have for the
90 minutes.
presentation?
90 minutes.
Ah, that means Lumpy will not come.
I come. I will be listening. I will joining and as well. You know, because I have to. This will be graded. I think I would say that this will be like a assignment. These are the assignment. Okay, so I think should be a big percentage on that, like 25 to 30% on this, and then we have the
Oh.
attendant 15% maybe of 14 weeks, and then the rest will be for the exam, which shouldn't be a problem for you, the exam. Okay.
Okay, Lopi, I'll take the challenge.
Well, very good. That's the spirit.
So you mind you go first?
Oh yeah. You all here, you can have the chance to shoot first which one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you know, okay, you can just type in which one do you want to choose which week. And then you could
yeah,
study,
sure.
focus on that. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Focus on that. If you choose first, you may have more time. If you choose, I mean, first to choose the last week.
Yeah, Lumpy Kim likely to go on long retreat in November. So
Okay.
not sure about the network over there. So
Okay.
Kim will play safe to go for like December week, Lumpy.
Okay, that's just for that. And again, you don't have to join every week, I would say, because if you have some business that come up that you need to attend, it's okay. You can catch up on the video, but you have to be there on your session when you are the presenter. Okay, and I think that the other thing is that I would like you to all of you to also participate in giving the score to the others who present. Like you rate the others as well. Okay, not just me who give the score. Like you got a chance to review for everyone, like give suggestion, and the others do it to you as well. You know,
That is
like
tough.
maybe
That's very tough.
no. I don't know. I think it's like
that means we have to understand the vessel first. Very important ourselves before we can give the marking or some
oh
comment.
no. That's what you like their presentation, how much you like it or something like that.
Okay.
Not that you have he's wrong on this. Not I don't think it's the
But we have
can all
have to still have we still have to read through the topic
right
to have some understanding.
right yeah. Okay. For
Lumpy,
that
we will be very
yes.
nice to each other. We will practice
Yeah, that's good.
generosity.
That's good. Okay. Well, because if you are tough to the others will be tough to you.
Yeah. We believe in karma.
Okay, so I think that will bring some interesting things to the class as well, I think. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
We will
And
try,
again,
Lumpy.
definitely.
okay, this class we just do it just for our maybe hour of it's not official class, you know, like in terms of the previous two, because it's not we did not have any meeting to arrange for those other classes as well. So let's just do it because first I want to finish the 3 levels, and then also I like to get it out before the year end, because I have to focus on my Pali study as well. I have to do that, and then so and I
So
think it's a
next
good thing.
Lumpy can teach us Pali also.
Well, we'll see. But in here you already learned some words in Pali. I think that's a great thing. Okay, and then you should be able to notice when you see these words. Okay, the simple ones. Okay. Okay, if everyone is okay with that, maybe we can start to see the introduction and then some of the proverbs today. Okay. So let me share the screen again. Okay. Oh, there are so many things on my screen. Okay, now let's okay. So some of the slides, okay, I produce quickly. Okay, so this is just a review that maybe we'll go quickly over it. Okay, the meaning of the Buddha Sasana Supasita, okay, or Buddhist proverbs in English. Okay, so I think you can read that. You should know about that already. Okay, Sasana is the teaching. Sasana is the teaching, or actually, in Thai would mean the religion. Okay, it's a teaching of the Buddha. Okay, Supasita is the good words or good saying. Okay. Let's see. The teaching of the Buddha is consists of Dhamma and Vinaya. Okay. Most lay people will learn about Dhamma, but for monks, usually they have to learn the Vinaya. Okay, this is the rules for the monks, the female followers, female monks. Yeah. So this mostly related to monks. Okay, will not go over this. Okay, this is just some of the saying of the Buddha. Okay, just go quickly. You know about Tipitaka, right? The 3 basket, okay, of Pali canon. Okay, the first one is the Vinaya, or the discipline. Okay, and the second one is the Sutanta, or the basket of discourse, and the last one is Abhidhamma, Pitaka. And our proverbs are mostly, I think, from Sutanta Pitaka. As you can see, we will go over in detail. But because the Sutanta is the discourses with the stories with people or places that related to the Dhamma that Lord Buddha taught. So these are the books, the Tipitaka in Thai version. Quite a lot to read. But the structure is like this, and we are, I think, learning a lot from Sutta or Suttanta Pitaka. And there are 5 Nikaya, or 5 collections, I think. Tika Nikaya, Majjhima Nikaya, Sangyutta Nikaya, Anguttara Nikaya, and Kuttaka Nikaya. Tika is long discourse, Majjhima is medium length discourse, Sangyutta Nikaya means the link discourse. That means they put the related stories that have the same category together. Anguttara Nikaya is Dhamma, or the discourse that have like number, like the group of 2, group of 3, group of 4, something like that. While Khuddaka Nikaya is a small collections of 15 books, 15 different books. And this is where we study a lot. Okay, and especially the Dhammapada and Jataka. Okay, Dhammapada and Jataka. Okay, and all others as well. These are the details of the Khuddaka Nikaya and other Nikaya or discourses. Okay. Just quickly overview. Okay, another place that show the structure as well. Okay. Okay, and the other reference from the website, I think I rely on this website a lot, suttacentral.net. Okay, and then you will see along the way. Okay, that I use this a lot, and all the reference I search for this. Okay. I think we will not talk about this. This is how you read Pali character. Okay, Romanized Pali character. Okay, but in Thai style, we might read it a little differently from maybe Sri Lanka or like India. Okay. But if you get used to that, okay. So there are 33 consonants and 8 vowels. Okay, 8 vowels, long and short together. Okay, there are also other tools that can be used for Pali, like how you input and you type in the Pali words. Okay, Pali, Romanized Pali, or how can you search for the meaning of some words using the Pali English dictionary. Oh, this is okay, and the most of the reference, the majority, are from Dhammapada and Jataka. The Dhammapada is a saying of the Buddha. It's in the Pali canon or Tipitaka, but it's in the form of the verses. There are altogether 423 verses or patha, divided in 26 groups or 26 vaka. Okay. And there are related stories. Okay. These stories were written later as a commentary. Okay, this is the first explanation from Tipitaka. Okay, written by the teachers at a later time. Okay, maybe 800 to 1,000 years after Lord Buddha passed away. Okay, and there are 305 stories. Okay, because in some story there are a few verses in there. Commentary is called in Pali as Atthakatha. Okay. So this is like a Atthakatha for Dhammapada. Okay. And the other books is called Jataka. Okay. Jataka, or birth stories of the Buddha. Okay. There are 547 birth stories of the Buddha. Okay. And also in the Pali canon, it's only come in verses. Okay, like a few paragraphs of the verses. Okay, no story in there in the Tipitaka. But there are also commentary we call Chatakata, Atthakatha, Attha Vannana. Okay, there is a commentary that put the stories, but not in terms of the verse, but in terms of the prose or the the written explanation. Okay, and altogether there are from 22 books or Nipata. Like the first book is the book of one that has only one verse. Okay, and the second book has 2 words. All the stories has 2 words, and up to 13. Okay, that's the first 13. The miscellaneous book has from 14 to 20. Okay, between 14 and 20. And then the next book will be the books of 20, 30s, up to 80s. Okay. And then the great books is, I think, with the more than 80 verses in each story. There are 10 stories in this book. The great birth story. Okay, 10 stories, and then all of them are explained in Chataka, Atavanana. Okay, 547. So, okay. So this is an overview. Okay, and the book itself that I have reference for. Okay, let's see. This is the complete book on Dhammapatha. Okay, with the explanation. Okay, all the 423 verses, 305 stories are in this book with some illustration as well. Okay, you can see this is 423, and this is written by, I think, a Myanmar senior monk. Okay, and like this is, for example, the story of the first verse. Okay, this is the first one. Okay, usually one verse has 4 lines, but some had 6. Okay, a few has 6. So this is a explanation. Oh, I think there are 2 versions that I have. I mean, this version has like 2 columns. So the number of pages less is 922. Okay, but it's the same illustration, but it put in different format of 2 columns. Okay, this is the second verse, and I think this is the second story as well. Okay, so this is like you can study the Pali, the meaning, and the story behind it. Okay, if you are interested, you can go through all 305 stories, or 423 verses. Okay, I have not gone through all yet, but maybe one day. All right. So this is the first reference. Okay. And another book is the Jataka, Atthakatha. So this is also a complete book. Okay. But it's very long, 3,000 pages. Okay. Devised by Ananta Jyoti Bhikkhu. Okay. So it's there is also very good introduction to know about Jataka. Quite a long introduction. Maybe I think more than 50 pages of introduction, and there's some explanation like this. Okay, how the book of 1 verse. Okay, 150. The book of 2 verse. Well, in the book of 2 verse there are some story that has 4 words or 5 verses. Okay, so there are some exceptions as well. Like these are the number of story in that book, in the last book, up to the last book. Okay. Oh, this is the first 13. Okay. And then this is the book of 20 up to 80. I don't know if you can see quite okay, but let me see. Okay. So it's very complete, I think, review and explanation about the Jataka. Okay. However, each story might be not easy to read because of the language, the style of use. So I would also recommend another website. Okay, another website is called Jataka Tale. Okay, Jataka Tales. So this website is by someone who wanna write a complete list of the order 540, 530, 46 story, 46, 47, 47 story. Okay, but in the in a like new style of the English, like easy to understand. Okay, from a lay person point of view, and you can click on and read the story of it. Not very long. Okay, but if you want a complete stories with some reference, okay, the book will be good for this. So this may be good for like the story that is very long toward the end, like Vesantara Shataka. It's very long story, or Mahosatha Jataka, very long. So this gives you the brief stories. You should understand, have a like quick overview of the stories, okay, of the long one. Or even the summary one is even shorter. If you go to the summary, okay, each one is very, very short. Like this one verse story, okay, very short. Okay, but it would not give you much of the detail. So I would recommend this website as another place to study. Okay. Okay, maybe we can come back. What do you think about this overview? Okay, good. Any questions so far?
Yes, Long P. Can
Yes.
I ask the great book, is it the 10 parami that the Buddha,
Right.
the last one?
The last 10 that the great the rebirth. Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
a lot of like books has been written for that, and then people like to learn about that because those are the great stories that Lord Buddha almost, I think most of them were after Lord Buddha already attained the prophecy from the previous Buddha. Okay, and then only, and when he was born in that life, usually he can perform the greatest parami. Okay, like
that is the Tassa
Tassa
Jataka.
Chataka. Yeah.
Mm.
And each one relate to one parami, something like that.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Long P.
Okay. Sadhu.
Mm.
Okay. Then I will just maybe go on and talk about the first Proverbs. Okay, maybe a few. Let's see. Maybe let's see. The first group of Proverbs. I will share screen again. So the first group of Proverbs, okay, is about self or Attavaka. Okay, Attavaka. Okay. The book, the chapter about self. Okay. Like the first one, Attahi Attano Nato, Gohi Nato Parosiya Attanahi Sutantena Natang Lapati Tulapang. Okay. You are your own refuge. Who else can be a better refuge than you are for yourself? Being self-controlled, you will gain the refuge most difficult to find. Okay. Like Atta is a self. Okay. Okay. So Nata or Nato means the refuge. Okay. So this means that you are your own refuge. Okay. You must rely on yourself. Okay. No one else can be the your refuge better than you are. Okay. But you have to be able to train yourself. And once you can train yourself, okay, then you can be the refuge for you. Okay. Lapati means to gain or to receive. Okay. To lapang is the difficult. Okay. To lapang, difficult to get. Yeah. To lapang. Natang is the as I mentioned, the refuge. Okay. So, and this is the reference from our book. Okay, our book will say Kutaka Nikaya Dhammapatha. And this is the page number and book number, I think, or book number and page number in Thai Tipitaka version. So this is a Thai reference. But in English reference, most of the text will refer this as DHP, meaning is Dhammapatha 160, verse 160. Okay. So if I see this, actually, this is already been searched and give out for you in each at the end of each was this Proverbs. Okay, so if you see this, you may go to the book Dhammapatha. Dhammapatha is supposed to this book. Maybe I should open up another file. I think it's easy to search for. This is the book. Okay, the book. Basically, it's the same book, but the one with 2 columns is the one with they scan in the form of the picture. But this one, if you want to search for, okay, search for the Dhammapatha. Oh, it's like a verse 160. You can go there, okay, or go direct to the page. This is the story of the mother of Kumara Kassapa, okay, verse 160. If you go back further, this is, see, you can see the same verse and the translation, but maybe different author will translate a little differently, but the meaning is along the same line. Okay. So in these stories, if you go and read, okay, there's a woman, okay, who get married and after that go to become a nun. A nun means the female monks in that time. Okay. However, she didn't know that she was pregnant before. Okay. Before she become a nun or a female monk. Okay. And once her womb grow bigger, Tevatata, who she ordained in his temple, okay, asked her to go back to lay life. Okay, like, however, she insists that she did not commit any wrongdoing, breaking the law, the rules, or the precepts. Okay, and so she come to the Buddha, okay, asking for his refuge, okay, to help. But Buddha knew by himself, but she wants to make the others convinced as well. So he appointed a few, like the king, the Anatha Pintika, the millionaire, and also Visakha, the great Upasika, okay, and a few others to like work as a group to clarify the case. Okay, and it was found out that the woman, the nun, got pregnant before her ordination. Okay, and then the boys was raised by the king, and later, after I found out that his mom was a nun, so he felt that he would like to ordain, and he ordained to become a monk, and then attain arahatship. Okay, and then he stayed in the forest for so many years. And his mom, as a nun, a senior nun at that time, was like thinking of him a lot. missing him because he went on seclusion into seclusion. And one day, coming to see him, he would like to talk to him like out of love, okay. But the monk Kumara Kassapa know that if he speak kindly to her, he would still be attached to him. So he like kind of talks to her harshly, spoke to her harshly, and then caused her to be like sad, okay. And then after that, she felt that she lose the attachment because after all these years she been like missing him, okay, and he did not really understand her love, okay. So she like give up the attachment and be able to attain the enlightenment, become Arhat herself, okay. So then this the origin of this word that Lord Buddha say, okay, that only yourself is a refuge, okay, to your own. No one else is a better refuge, okay. And then once you can train yourself well, that's it, the best refuge that you can have or can gain. So this is like the story, okay. But this is the detail of this first Proverbs, okay. So that's how it goes with the first proverb, okay. And usually the Dhammapatha and Jataka, there are stories, okay. In the second Proverbs, Natti atta samang pemang, Natti tanya samang tanang, Natti panya sama apa, Vutti ve paramasara, okay. You
Sorry,
see a lot of words, yes.
Long P. Just now, Long P put in Atano, Atahi, Atano Nato, but just
Yeah.
now the story it puts Atano Atahi Nato.
Oh, in the books.
Yeah.
This is the explanation in translation, but actually the word, this is like the explanatory translation, but in the word itself, it's the same. You know, if you go to at the beginning of the story,
So it doesn't matter.
In Pali, when you translate, sometimes it's go from one word to the other. The other not much different. You know. Okay. Sometimes you
It's that.
Atahi, Atano, Nato.
Oh, okay. It
So,
doesn't matter as long as there is these four words, so it means
right.
something. Okay. Thank you, Long P.
Sometimes the adjective come before, sometimes come after. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Long P.
Yeah. And some of them like they are combined. So in this form they might be like Eva, like Atana Eva is a breaking of the I think the original proverb will be Sutantena, right? So I think this different. Sutantena, Atana, Atanahi, Sutantena. And there is no word Eva in there. So this is just maybe the Pali explanation of the words. Okay. And however, each word, if you want to see the details of each word, what it means, okay, you can go read. Okay.
So the grammar
All
is
right.
not important, right, Long P? Because sometimes
Not important.
I see. Because maybe like sometimes when we write, we also forget like which one is which first. So yeah, so if it's the grammar is not important, then I think we are happy as long as this 4 words is there.
Okay, but I mean, when you refer to, you will refer to original words, like you should remember this original word. But that's the only the detail and explanation. The original words is Atahi Atano Nato, Kohi Nato, Parosiya, Atana wa Sutantena. So this is also, this version is also different, right? Atanawa in our Thai version books, it doesn't have this Ewa. Okay. Na tang rat pati ratulapang. But the meaning are the same. Okay. All right. If that's clear your questions, I go on to the next one. This one you will see the word natti. Okay, a lot. Natti means there is no, okay, or doesn't have, or there's no, okay. Samang, sama means equal. Sama means equal. Okay. So natti atta samang pemang. Pemang means love. Atta is self. Okay. So no other love equal self-love. Okay. Natti tanya samang tanang. Tanang means treasure. Tanya means rice or the grains. We say that there is no other treasure equal to that of rice or that of grains. Okay. In the old days, people grow rice or grains, okay, and use that as a treasure, that possession. Okay. Natti panya samaapa. This is quite used a lot. Natti panya samaapa. Panya is wisdom. Okay. So no light. Apa means the light or the brightness. No light equal wisdom. Okay. That's mean the panya or wisdom is the brightest light. Okay, so this is what I think many of the school use that as a motto. Okay, and last one is buddhi, ve paramasara, mean the ponds or the lake. Okay, is with the rain. The rain is an excellent lake or pond because the rain can fill up. Okay, it's like a never empty pond. Okay, and this is from Sangyutta Nikaya. Okay, Sangyutta Nikaya. Sathakava, I would say, but reference in English translation will be SN 1.13. So if we go to Sutta Central, okay, you see Sutta Central, and go to basket of Sutta. Okay, collection of Sangyutta is a link discourse. Okay, click on this, and then go to the book again link discourse, and then what number we had? 1.13, right? So we go to SN1. Okay, it's in this book. Satha Khatawak. Satha Sakhatawak. And then SN1, okay, it's about Tevata or about the angels or the celestial being. Okay, we go there. Tevata. And then 1.13 is in this chapter on the Garden of Delight. Okay. We go, 1.13, we go down. This is a book, nothing like. Okay. Go there. I use the one that, there are many translations. Let me come back. Like this one has 1.13, right? Many translation, 2 translation, one by Bhikkhu Suchato, and the other one by Bhikkhu Bodhi. Bhikkhu Suchato has a English and Pali. Okay, so I think it's good to see better than only English because we will not have any Pali reference. But this is you can show it side by side or line by line. Okay, but side by side you can compare. So it's Natti Atta Samang Pemang, the words that we are studying about. Okay, and this is the translation in English. Okay, there are some like maybe footnote that you can see the details in Pali. Okay, some variation and some explanation on how they explain the translated. Okay, and this is has not much story, but it said that there is one deity or the celestial being, okay, come to say to the Buddha this verse, okay, because they come to sometime just they come to learn from the Buddha, but sometimes they come to say the verses to the Lord Buddha for the Buddha to like maybe confirm or even if there are questions he would answer. Okay, but this is just the expression from this deity. Okay, so this meaning so not much of the story about that. Okay, so this is the second Proverbs. Okay, so I think this is I think maybe incorrect, but in Thai book they say that the Buddha said that. Okay, so this is not by the Buddha, but by a deity or an angel. Okay, so we'll go on to the next one. Okay, this one is Yassa Ajanta Tusi Riyang Maluwa Sala Miwotatang Karoti So Tanang Yatanang Ichati Tiso. Okay, just as a Maluwa is what, okay, creeper cover a sala tree, so a man exceeding evil drag him down where his enemy wishes to do him. So the meaning of this is for a tree named Sala, okay, is covered by this Maluwa creeper. This is like a we call like a ivy that grow around other trees. Okay, okay, and then with that, the weight of the trees or you drag no, sorry, the weight of the creeper will drag the tree down or consume the tree. Okay, so like that's just like the evil deeds that a person had. Okay, if he has a lot of evil deeds, and then they will drag him down. Okay, just like his enemy. Okay, so this is the meaning of these proverbs or this verse. And if we go and see the reference, okay, it's 162 is nearby, okay, in the same group. Let me see. And then there is illustration as well. See, like this is the tree, and then in this translation they call it ivy, the creeper, okay, wrap around the tree, cause it not to grow, okay, and cause the tree to come down, okay. He whose conduct very bad, like oak tree choked by ivy, okay. So he does towards himself what enemy would wish, okay. So the one whose conducts are bad or have a very bad deeds, okay, similar to the one that the tree that contain the ivy, okay. So eventually it will drag him down, okay. And the story, okay, is the story of Devatatta. I think you all know this monk, right? Who is the monk who has a very ill will toward the Buddha. Okay. Yeah. So the monks, okay, after I think all the bad deeds that Devadatta tried to do to Buddha, the monks get together and talk about him. Okay, Devadatta is indeed without morality. Okay, avaricious. Okay, and then team up with this King Achata Sattu. Okay, convince him to kill his father. Okay, and then attempt to kill a teacher, the Lord Buddha. Okay, the Buddha, after listening to this, okay, told them that not only now but in the past, previous existence. Okay, so he talked about this. Okay, the stalker or the hunter try to kill the deer. Okay, so the Buddha at that time was born as a deer. Devadatta was a hunter or deer stalker. Okay, and then one day they saw him. Okay, he tried to hide. Okay, and get for the deer to come close. Okay, but the deer was very wise. Okay, and very cautious. Okay, and after he noticed that, he like carefully noticed that and see the deer stalker high in the tree. Okay, and he walks slowly away, okay, and say to the try to say to the tree, but actually meaning saying to the hunter. Okay, okay, that he is living for another tree. Okay, and the Devadatta as a hunter that time feel angry. Okay, that he could not harm the deer. Okay, so Lord Buddha conclude that in the words that as in the Proverbs. Okay, just as a creeper strangles the tree to which it clings, so also those without morality, being overwhelmed by lust, are finally thrown into niraya. Niraya means the hell. Okay, the hell realms. So this is the story related to the Proverbs. Okay, so that's how the first group about self goes. Okay, all right. We still have time for the next one. Okay, I'll go on to the next group. Group number 2. If you have any questions, you can raise your voice or maybe type in something. Okay. All is good. Okay. In this second group, okay, second chapter, apamata. Anyone know what it means? Apamata. Apamata means carefulness or heedfulness. Okay. Pamata means carelessness. Okay. Okay, the first one in this group. Okay, there's one. Okay. Apamatta sati manto. Apamatta sati manto. Susila hota phikkhavo. Satsuma hita sankappa. Satita manurakkata. Okay. So phikkhavo means monks. Okay, mean the monks. So all bhikkhus, be earnest, mindful, and well-behaved. Have your intention rightly intensify. Guard your thoughts. Okay, this is from Tika Nikaya. Okay. So if we go to see from the Sutta Central, the reference, DN 16, you would go to the discourse, okay. And Tika Nikaya, the first one, the long discourse. Okay, go to this book. And 16 is a great chapter. It's okay, from 14 to 23. Okay, we go to 16. Like this. Again, there are also two translations into English. Let's see with both English and Pali. You see that. Tika Nikaya means a long discourse. Okay, so usually the story is wrong. And this one is Mahaparinipana Sutta. It's this last discourse about the Parinipana of the Lord Buddha, the great extinguishment of the Buddha. Okay, so this is toward the end of his life. Okay, and I think this is quite long. We'll not go to details. Okay, but we'll go to where it is. Okay, actually you can look up, and it's right here. I think. Let me see. Yeah, like this. Apamato Satimanto, right? This is the Buddha addressed to the bhikkhus or the monks. Okay, meaning diligent and mindful, be of good virtues, mendicant some bhikkhus. With well settled thoughts, take good care of your mind. So this is like the teaching that Lord Buddha tried to warn the monks to keep being mindful and guard your mind. Okay, take good care of your mind and your thoughts. Okay, so this is before his passing away. Okay, and this is yeah, after he made the decision to go on to Nibbana, Parinibbana. Okay. Okay, so that's sorry, let me close this. Close this. Yeah, that's Proverbs in number 4 of the first in this group. Okay. Next one, these are also from Dhammapata. Okay. Appama tarata hota sajita manurakata. Okay. Tukka uttara tattanang pange sanova kuncharo. Okay. Take delight in carefulness and take care of your thoughts. Lift yourself out of the slough of craving as an elephant falling into the mud. Lift himself out of it. Okay. So that's Lord Buddha try to teach, I think, to the monks as well. Try to practice in carefulness. Take care of your thoughts. Okay. And you should be able to take yourself from craving. Lift yourself from craving, just like the elephant. If when falling into the mud, the elephant can lift himself out of it. And there is a story about that in Dhammapata. Okay, 347. If you go to this and go to verse 327, yeah, the story of the elephant called Pavayaga. Okay, and this I think is the verse that we just read about. Okay, and then in the story, I think Lord Buddha mentioned that there was an elephant quite old after retire from the service. Okay. And then he would one day he would fall into the mud and he could not get himself out of it. So what I think the trainer want to do is that he asked someone to like hit the drum, just like when there was a war, okay, in the battlefield. So his spirit rose up. The elephant got very brave, and then be able to pull himself out of the mud. Okay, so Lord Buddha used this story to warn the bhikkhu or the monks to like try to lift oneself out of the moral defilements. Okay, so this is a short story. Okay, so maybe you can read the details. Okay, next. Okay, apama tarato bhikkhu pamate payatasi wa sanyo chanang anung tulang tahang akiva kachati. Okay. A bhikkhu who delights in carefulness, who see danger in carelessness, goes about like a fire consuming his feather, small or large. Okay. So if a monk is careful, not careless, because he sees the dangers in that. Okay, his practice is just like he has a fire consume the defilements or the feathers, okay, whether they are big or small. He is able to overcome that by the fire. Okay, so this is also from Kuttapata. Kuttaka Nikaya Dhammapata. Okay, and then again, if you go to the Dhammapata, verse 31. Yeah, this verse 31. It's a story of us, a monk, a certain monk. And this is the word. Okay. Okay. So after learning from the teacher or the Buddha, okay, the monk go to the forest for seclusion. Okay. And after striving, he wasn't able to attain arhatship. So he said to himself that he will come ask the Buddha to give another teaching, another suggestion of the meditation, okay, so that he can attain the arhatship. So he come from his place, okay, and start to go to see the Buddha. And then when along the way he saw a great forest fire, okay, and then he sat on a bald mountain, okay, sat down on a kind of on top of a hill, seeing the fire, okay, and then he contemplate that even the fires at once, okay, it consume all the obstacles, all the trees, all the grasses. So I should, okay, try to advance, okay, consuming all obstacles, both great and small, by the fire of knowledge, get rid of the defilements. So the Buddha, with his knowledge, okay, he was able to know what the monk thinks, okay. So he like said to the monks, has come to appear in front of him and say to the monks, okay, this is correct, this is true, okay, and say the words, okay, like the fire can consume obstacles, okay? So it's necessary for you to use the fire of knowledge to consume all the attachments, all the defilements, okay. And then after that, I think the monk that attained arahantship. Yeah, he attained arahantship. Okay, so this is the story of the Proverbs. Okay, yeah, and so on like this. Okay, another story. Okay, apama tarato bhikkhu pamante paya tassiva apappo parihanaya nippanaseva santike. A bhikkhu who delights in carefulness, who see danger in carelessness, cannot fall away, but indeed near to nibbana. Okay, so it's like he will not fall down, but he will progress and reach nibbana soon. It's the same thing then for the bhikkhu without with carefulness or without carelessness. Okay, and I think the proverb is also the next proverb, 32. Okay, but I don't know whether the story is the same or not. Okay, that is the proverb that we talk about. So he will not never fall away, but he is near to nibbana. Okay, the same bhikkhu with carefulness. Okay, so this talk about another monk called Nikamavasi Tissa. Okay, okay, the Buddha spoke this verse with reference to this monk. Okay, this monk, I think, was young. Okay, and he's known as the Tissa of Nikama Tissa. Okay, okay, he's like very content. Okay, he doesn't want much. Okay, he always go to alms. Okay, on alms round where his relatives stay. Okay, when we obtain the offering. Okay, he never go further. Okay, like he only go on alms round around his village. He never go to Savatthi for better food. Okay, for more offering. Okay, where in Savatthi, the city, there are many big supporters of Buddhism, but he never went there. Okay, and then the monks or the other monks say that, oh, he is too attached to his family, his relatives. Okay, so that's why he did not go. But when the Buddha asked him, okay, he said that because he doesn't want more than what he had. Okay, so he's just content with those. So he did not go to Savatthi. But he said that he did not. He wasn't attached to his relative. Okay, so Lord Buddha praised him. Okay, and said this verse. Okay, and also tell a story. Okay, about parrots. Okay, all right. I will not go into detail. You can read all that. Okay, the parrots and also the Sakka, the king of the Deva. Okay, so he praised the monk that the monk with this carefulness when he was sent back from the vicinity of Nibbana. He is near to Nibbana. Okay. So you can read this story on your own. Okay, this is verse number 7. Okay. Number 8. Okay. Evang vihari sato. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Evang vihari sato apamatto bhikkhu charang hitava mamayitani shati charang soka paritevanja iteva vitva pashahaya tukkang. Okay. A bhikkhu being alert, earnest, and having all kinds of attachment abandoned surpasses in this very existence the realm of suffering, which comprises birth, old age, grief, lamentation, and suffering. Okay, this is from Sutta Nipada. Okay, 5.5, and I think I don't remember the two from CND 2 and 8. Okay, you see into that, but you have heard about Shati, right? Shati is the birth. Charang or Chara is the old age. Soka is a sorrow, okay, or grief. Pariteva is a lamentation, okay. Dukkha is a suffering. So all this, okay, you can abandon, okay, you can surpass or can overcome it by giving up on the attachment, okay, with the earnest practice of the bhikkhu. Okay, let's look at this S&P 5.5. If you would go to the discourses, okay, Kuttaka Nikaya, also the minor discourse, and then come down to this is the book, and then there are 15, but let's see, Sutta Nipada, yeah, S&P Sutta Nipada, anthology, S&P 5.5, I think. Let me check. 5.5, okay, so number 5, Parayanavak, and 5.5, see here? Okay. There's a question of a monk named Metaku. Metaku. Oh, not a monk, it's a Manava, is a young lad, okay, young man. Okay, so let's see. Evam Vihari. So I think this one. Shating Charang Soka Paritivanta. The American who wanders, meditating like this, diligent, mindful, calling nothing on their own, would, being wise, give up the suffering of rebirth, old age, sorrow, and lamentation right here. Okay. This is, I think, the answer to this. Metaku. I ask you, he's Venerable Metaku means he's a monk. I ask you, best one, please tell me this. Or I think you are a knowledge master. Where do all this suffering come from in all their countless form in the world? So the Buddha replied, okay. And then there are many further questions, okay. And these are the answers, okay. So these are the conversation with between Lord Buddha and Metaku monks, I think. So they have this and this words, this proverb. Okay, word put Evang Vihari Sato Apamatto Bhikkhu Charan Itava. Okay. So this the reference of this one. If you go to this reference CND on Sutta Central.net, okay, you go to Kuttaka Nikaya and go to Jula CND. Jariya, Julanitesa, I think. Julanitesa, Somnitesa, and it was CND 2. Let's say let's CND 2. 1, 2. There is no translation. Okay, only in Pali. Another translation, there is no English. Might be Japanese, or I don't know what it is. Okay, language. Okay, but only the original in Pali. Okay, with no English translation, so we do not learn much. But basically, it's the question from someone. Okay, so the verbs or the proverbs, the verses might be from several places in the Tipitaka. Okay. However, some of them have been translated, some have not. Okay. So now I will go to maybe cover this one and for now. Okay. The last one. Uttanena pamatena sanyamena tamena ja tipang kayirata metavi yang oko napi kirati. Okay. By exertion, by carefulness, by restraint. Sorry, this one to be restraint. Restraint. And self-control. Okay, by all this, a wise man would make an island which flood does not overwhelm. Okay. So a wise man, my wise man is Metavi. Okay. Okay. By using the exertion, okay, his power, by carefulness, by restraint of the body, speech, and mind, or the sense door, by self-control, okay, he can make an island for himself where is a flood of the defilements, okay, or the suffering cannot overwhelm. Okay, and this is also from Dhammapatha 25. Okay, so if we go to see the reference, Dhammapatha, okay, verse 25. Okay. Yeah, that's the Proverbs. Okay. Yeah, the story of Chula Pataka. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is a story of a monk, okay, named Chula Pataka. Okay, he has a brother monk who is Mahapantaka. Okay, Mahapantaka ordained before him and was able to attain arahatship. Okay. However, Chula Pataka, the younger brother, okay, follow to become a monk, follow his brother to become a monk. But he could not even memorize one verse after 4 months of study. He has this not good memory or not able to learn well. So his brother, trying to teach him, trying to train him to become Arhat, but could not, because he could not remember any words at all, any teaching, any phrase. Okay, so one day, all the monks were invited, okay, to Chivaka house. Okay, Chivaka is the personal doctor of Lord Buddha who taking care of Lord Buddha health. Okay, so he his brother assigning all the monks to the house of Chivaka. Okay, but Chula Pataka, okay, the monk was left in the temple, in the monastery. Okay, and that he was very frustrated with not being to learn. Okay, so he would like to quit the monk life. Okay, and Lord Buddha know about this. Okay, and just give him a teaching. Okay, and then give a clean white piece of cloth to Julapantaka. Okay, and told him just only to sit facing east and rub the piece of cloth and then recite the word Racho Haranang. Okay, Pali was meaning taking off impurity. And after doing that for a while, okay, Lord Buddha then go on to the house of Tivaka. Okay, and then monk Julapantaka. Okay, after reciting the word Racho Rahanang, okay, the cloth becomes soil, like a dirty. Okay, and he saw that. Okay, he realized the impermanent of the all things, even the cloth. Okay, so he was able to attain Arahat. Okay, with Lord Buddha. Lord Buddha know of his attainment. Okay. Okay. Oh, before that, Lord Buddha like gave another teaching to him from afar. Okay, teleporting the like send his words. Okay, like as if he appear. Okay, in front of him and say that this cloth is not made dirty by the dust. Okay. And within ourselves, there are also dust, which are the defilements. Okay. By removing the dirt, okay, we can achieve our goal and attain arahantship. So he attained arahantship with all the superpower. Okay. And then Lord Buddha tell the Chivaka that there was still a one monk at the temple. He should go to invite him. Okay. So Jivaka sent someone, okay, to fetch him, okay, to fetch the monk. But he need to go several times because Julaka Pantaka used his power to make it that appear that 1,000 monks were in the temple. So the servant doesn't know who. So Buddha just gives instruction and eventually was able to invite Julapantaka to join, okay, the offering. Okay. So this is quite interesting story that show that Lord Buddha is a great teacher who can teach many of the beings to be able to be free from suffering. Okay. Because he was he had this aspiration, and he has been working through this for so many lifetimes so that he can teach the one who are difficult to teach. So that's the story of this proverb. Okay, I think the last proverb in this second group. Okay, and I think we go a little over time, but we have maybe we will cover later the next group quicker. Okay, so okay, that's the stories of the proverbs. So, any questions so far? I spent more detail in trying to explain to you when you go about to see the reference. Okay, from either from the books or from the website. Okay, but maybe next time I will go quicker because you know the process already, where it's from and how to search for from the website and the books. Okay, so hopefully
Yes.
that you can get started with your selected proverbs. Okay, you can type in maybe in the WhatsApp group or the Line group, which one you choose with which week. Okay, and then put your name. Okay, and then the others that come later, they can choose the rest. Okay, any questions so far? hope you enjoy this class, and we can meet next week. Okay.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Long P. Actually,
You're
Long P,
welcome. Yes.
just a little suggestion. If Long P is available, I think we can stretch to 2 hours.
Oh, it's fine with
So
me,
that
but
Long P can so-called don't need to rush, and
okay,
we
yeah,
get
yeah.
to understand better.
Right. Yeah. This way,
Yeah.
because we can do that if you also agree, because we do not have another class coming up after us, you
Yes.
know. And
Yes.
also if some days you are not available, just let us know. Maybe we can rearrange if it's the time is not convenient, or sometime I might have something. I will try to announce in advance that I have to move to other days. But we try to keep this. Okay. And yeah, everything is possible. Okay.
Thank you, Long P.
Okay. Any other questions from any of you? Okay. Hope you enjoy the class. Okay. I will come back next week and then learn together again. Okay. If no other questions, let's pay homage to Triple Gem and take our break. Okay. Arahang Samma Sambuddho Bhagava Buddhang Bhagavantang Abhivademi. Buddho Menato, Lord Buddha is our refuge. Sawakato Bhagavata Dhammo Dhammang Namasami. Dhammo Menato, the Dhamma is our refuge. Supatipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Sanghang Namami. Sangho Menato, the Sangha is our refuge. Okay. Okay, see you next week. Sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you, Long
Thank you for
P.
your
Namaskaran
attention.
ka.
Sadhu,
Satu.
sadhu.